curated, open to the public museum. They host a permanent collection of pieces that include recent art and art all the way back to colonial America. They also have a vast library that students and educators can come in and use. The piece of art we're going to look at today is a marble bust of Alexander Hamilton. It was created by Giuseppe Sirace in 1794. Because Sirace was living in Rome during the time of the Revolution, he became vested in politics and strongly supported the Republican Party. He spent his time training in Rome and London before also going to America. He did busts of prominent leaders of the French and American Revolution. He also did busts of Thomas Jefferson and George Washington.
This marble bust is an excellent example of the method of iconography because it is a description and an interpretation of Alexander Hamilton. In this sculpture, Hamilton is looking every bit of an American hero. He's positioned very confidently with his back straight and his head up. His chest is also very pronounced. On his face you can see almost a slight smirk, and he shows no signs of worry. This appearance of Hamilton was deliberate because Sirace wanted to show him as a leader of the American Revolution. The bust being created from marble gives it a shiny, polished texture. We know that even though Hamilton himself looks strong and hard, the surface of the marble is smooth, which demonstrates how our senses interact when we view art. This type of sculpture is very prevalent in ancient Roman art. We have seen many examples of these stylized sculptures coming out of Rome. The Roman influence is apparent because the sculptures were idealized, just as this one of Hamilton is. The sculpture's purpose is not necessarily to show how Hamilton looked, but to convey a message about who he was. This movement of Western art back to a more classical Roman and Greek type of art is called neoclassicism. If you were to look at A Young Flavian Woman by Museo Capellino, you would see the similarity it has with Sirace's Hamilton. They are both made of marble and are idealized, with neither sculpture having defined eyes. Sirace even went so far as to give his sculpture of George Washington a Roman haircut. This also shows his interest in neoclassical art.
Thank you for joining me for Art You Can See in a Day. I chose Crystal Bridges because we all have a great opportunity being able to live so close to a museum that's free that we can go in anytime we want. They have a vast American history collection, and it was great to be able to see people that we've learned about growing up. Everybody has heard about Alexander Hamilton, and it was amazing to see a piece from that time period in person. I was also able to see the Roman and Greek influences on the classical art that we had talked about earlier in the semester. I hope you all get the chance to come to Crystal Bridges soon.